Federal authorities in the U.S. say they have identified the masked killer shown beheading Western hostages in a series of videos released by Islamic State. To tell us more, Paul is joining us from the news center. Paul, the U.S. has been putting the pressure on this group on all fronts, from political to military action. It looks like they've now got their sights on the so-called IS propaganda spokesman.
Right, Washington is using every means at their disposal to degrade and eventually wipe out this terrorist organization, and that includes the FBI. The bureau stopped short of revealing the full identity of the masked IS militant, who's believed to be from Britain. This as the Pentagon said the fight against the jihadists in Iraq and Syria is only just beginning. Our Kim Ji-yeon reports.
The U.S.-led coalition fighting Islamic State militants in Iraq and Syria is making some progress. During a briefing with reporters in Washington, FBI Director James Comey said that the U.S. has determined the identity of the militant, who beheaded 2 American journalists and a British aid worker in Syria. But he would not be drawn on releasing his name to the media just yet. The videotaped beheadings of Americans James Foley and Steven Sotloff were major factors in U.S. President Barack Obama's decision to strike IS militarily, with the group's main strongholds in Syria the main targets of U.S. airstrikes this week. The Pentagon on Thursday released a video of its airstrikes against the Mayadeen module refinery, a target that's under IS control in eastern Syria. Attacks on oil refineries are intended to undermine the group's ability to finance itself from oil sales. The U.S.-led coalition to fight the extremist group is gaining momentum, as Britain announced on Thursday that it would join. Prime Minister David Cameron is waiting for Parliament to grant its official approval. Other Western allies of the U.S., including France, Australia, Belgium, and the Netherlands, have agreed to join the airstrikes in Iraq. But despite these developments, the Pentagon says it's too early to say whether the U.S.-led coalition is winning against the IS. A spokesperson pointed to Islamic State's continued access to financing, volunteers, and weapons, even after the aerial bombing campaign against them began last month. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.